Glinda, please recap our position where we left off in video number 2.
We are on a 72 nautical mile flight from Zurich to Bern, Switzerland, in the cruise portion of the flight at 10,500 feet, direct to the Waypoint Naxol. Now arming the altitude to 6,200 feet in preparation for our descent.
In preparation for descending, determine when to begin the descent, fasten the seat belts, and turn on the landing lights.
Captain, we are now approaching the top of the descent mark.
Now setting the vertical speed to descend at 1,000 feet per minute. Easing back on the power slightly as we descend. We will pick up our descent as we near the Waypoint Naxol. Now arriving at Waypoint Naxol. And we have now reached our selected altitude of 6,200 feet.
And now on course to Waypoint Zulu Bravo 404. Now setting the altitude to 4,000 feet for our next waypoint Zulu Bravo 404.
And again, setting the vertical speed to descend at 1,000 feet per minute. For the approach, set the altimeter barometric pressure to the Bern Airport QNH. We are on target for the approach altitude and final course. Our approach speed is 137 knots and no need to set minimums today as we are doing a visual approach. It is now time to set the first stage of flaps and ensure that both hydraulic pumps are on.
Setting the flaps to 15 degrees. "15 degrees of flaps now set.
The auto brake is set to maximum as runway 32 at Bern is only 5,600 feet in length. It is now time to lower the landing gear. Approach speed of 137 right on target.
Now setting the flaps to 25 degrees. "25 degrees of flaps now set.
We now complete our final turn to a heading of 317 for landing. Autopilot is now disconnected, and we manually fly the aircraft to touchdown.
descending through 3,400 feet.
We will aim for a landing speed of 125 knots indicated. Without runway lights for runway 32 at the Bern Airport, the runway is somewhat difficult to identify in the distance. The PAPI lights on the left help with the runway identification. The PAPI lights are showing 2 red and 2 white, so our glide path at this point is good. Runway 32 is starting to come into focus now.
Runway 32 is an asphalt runway, 5,676 feet in length.
Upon touchdown, we pull the throttle to idle, engage thrust reverse, and then back to idle at 60 knots. The glide slope indicator and the PAPI lights showing a little low at this time. Bleeding off a little more airspeed, shooting for 125. We are a little low, but the visual touchdown point looks fine. And 2 white and 2 red over the fence. And welcome to Bern, Switzerland.
Captain, our lucky day. The airport camera was on for our landing.
Oh, let's have a look at our landing then. Oh, all right. Pretty sweet, Glinda.
Always. My pleasure, Captain. I've had such a wonderful time in the right seat today. On behalf of our crew flying the Heart Aerospace ES-30, we thank you for watching, and we do hope to see you in the near future. Until we meet again, blue skies to you.